You get them in a classroom and they won't shut up, but
right.
You get them on the football field, they don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
So,
they'll go back to the huddle, and that left tackle or left guard, right guard, whoever says, "Man, I knew he was going to shoot that gap," and it's like,
but you didn't tell the guy next to you.
Yeah, why didn't you shout out then? Just shout out his number, 52 right, or whatever cadence or whatever call you have for hot blitz.
Yeah.
Why didn't you shout? Well, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't even care if it's as simple as you got him.
Yeah.
You take him.
Yeah.
Just as long as we know what has to happen up front.
Yes. Right.
At least if five guys point out five guys, we can surely make something begin to happen in the right direction.
Or even the wide receiver. Okay, they're lined up, and the corner just doesn't even, just runs right into to the backfield, and the receiver says nothing.
Yep.
And the quarterback is then laying down 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and the receiver goes, "Man, I was hoping you'd get rid of it quicker."
Yeah, exactly.
Communication is key. Well, Coach Sloan, we appreciate you taking the time to join us. And again, we'll probably be having this same conversation next week.
Yep.
And we appreciate Coach Eric Sloan having chat there with Gary Lee on Q94. Well, Gary also had an opportunity to talk to Coach Ackland. And here's what he had to say about tonight's game.
As we head to Liberty High School, and we've got head coach of the Eagles, Jansen Ackland, with us. Good morning.
Good morning, Gary.
Well, here we are, Week 9, the final regular season game of this 23 school year. Man, it goes by quick, doesn't it?
It really does. I was just talking with the players yesterday, and they were saying they can remember, like yesterday, we were preparing to go to Evangel team camp back in July, and now here we are talking about Week 9. So it really has flown by.
Oh, wait till you start flirting with your 60s. It's like you wake up and you go, "Oh, yeah, Christmas is tomorrow." Yeah, time flies. Well, here we are. Congratulations. Last week you picked up an SCA win over the Salem Tigers, and that put the Liberty Eagles up over the par mark. Now tonight, of course, you've got the Houston Tigers, but last week I loved it. Some interesting formations, working your number 3. I went blank here for a second. In the backfield with Reese Pendergraph.
Oh yeah, Adrian Pendergraph.
Adrian and Reese there in the backfield. That looked good.
Yeah, we really liked having him back, Adrian back. He's just such a weapon out there, and that's something we didn't get to do since he got hurt, so early on. But that's something that we were working on beforehand, and he did a great job, stepping right back in where he left off. And our line did a great job last week in the run game, and that's kind of something that we've been hitting on the past couple of weeks. Is we just got to get better at winning the line of scrimmage, and our linemen did a great job of responding to that challenge.
Well, yeah, absolutely, and it takes a little bit of abuse off your quarterback, Carter Pruitt, who, Carter has no problem running the football. Everybody in the SCA, everybody knows that. But if as far like from the sideline, the coaches, it gives you more options, doesn't it?
Yeah, it definitely does. And we kind of got to where we had to be a little bit one-dimensional, where Carter was the only one that was running it in the box, because we had a couple things dealing with Gavin early on, and then Adrian getting hurt. So it was a lot on Carter to be, anytime we ran the ball, it had to be him, and then obviously passing the ball, it's him. So for him to have some guys that he can trust, to take a little bit of that role themselves, and keep the ball out of his hands every once in a while, just to let him get a little bit of rest. I think that's great for the whole team.
Oh, absolutely. But then, to take it a step further, you got Chris Shar stepping up out wide, and Eddie Rodriguez, man, he's had some big plays as well, and it just
yes, he has.
It's forcing defenses to study a little deeper when they're preparing for the Liberty offense, aren't they?
Yes, yeah, it definitely is, and that's one thing we talked about since the summer. Really, is we want to be playing our best football. We want to be the most dangerous team, week 9 and on, because after this week, it's do or die. It's win or go home, and we just feel like progressively our offense has been doing that. We've been getting more dangerous. We've been figuring ourselves out, week by week. So that's something that we're really proud of the guys for trusting in the system and just focusing on improvement every week.
Well, and it also kind of, and you can help out here with that formation. And again, you can have motion. There's so many things that it opens the door for. But for me, a little bit more misdirection plays, which that's something that we've been lacking. Agree or disagree?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, whenever you have 3 weapons in the backfield instead of, just one and empty, you can create a lot more stuff, to fool the defense whenever you got guys going every which way. And, like I said, 3 weapons that you have to respect. So, yeah, definitely misdirection is something that gets added to the package whenever you have 3 guys like that.
Well, tonight at home, it's going to be senior night and hosting the Houston Tigers. What are you seeing out of Coach Sloan and his Houston Tigers this year?
Oh, they're tough, and they're a physical team. Like Coach Sloan, always has his guys, and we got a lot of respect for them. I feel like coming into the season, they were kind of in the same boat as us as far as losing a lot to their successful senior class last year, and had some question marks coming in different spots. But I think they've really surprised some people this year. And I mean, they played Ava tough, played Thayer really tough. They beat Kabul in a barn burner early, which was KY3 game of the week. So that was a big time win. And they're a good team that comes out and they play tough and physical every game. They have a senior quarterback, number 15. He can sling it. He can run it. They moved Coach Brookshire's son, who he's been a really good lineman his whole high school career, and now he's playing some tailback. He runs the ball hard. Number 10, you're going to see him run the ball a lot. He runs it hard. He runs downhill. Then they got some guys on the outside, number 1, number 21, number 22. They're all good athletes that, they've been passing the ball a little bit more this year, and whenever you got good athletes like that, it shows why. So definitely going to come out, and we just want our guys focused on us executing our game plan and playing together, having fun and doing what they do.
Well, and they really want to run. Houston, it goes with the run. They want to establish the run, and they don't shy away from it. They're going to line up and then try and just attack it between the tackles and toss in a sweep here and there. But defensively, this is going to be another big night for your linebackers, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely, and kind of goes with the mindset that we were talking about all week last week. We want to bring the physicality at the line of scrimmage, and we want to get back to being an aggressive defense where 11 guys are flying to the football. And we thought we did a great job of, responding to that challenge that we preached to them last week, and we got to continue that and take it to the next level tonight.
Well, it is senior night, and how many seniors you got on this team that's going to be recognized?
We'll have 7. We'll have Angel there with us tonight too, so we'll have 7 out there.
That's going to be awesome. Of course, it's a special night for the players, the seniors, but more so for the parents. You're going to experience that in about 18 years.
Yes, I will.
It's a good time. But now, we were talking too before we went on, and let's give a little shout out to the Evangel Valor that has several local players on it, but I know your focus is more on the Liberty Eagles, but what can you tell us about the Valor and some of these local kids that's on that team?
Well, we got Cole Orchard. He's a senior over there. He's been a really good defensive player for him the past 3 years, and he's dealing with a little bit of an injury right now, but he'll be back next week. He's been doing a great job this season. Andrew Holden is playing tight end for him. He's been playing for the last 3 years now, a little bit of special teams. He's a starting tight end. He's doing a great job for him. Then we got some guys that graduated last year, Cal and Drew Ripko. They're waiting their turn, and they're really enjoying it. I've been in contact with them a lot, so it's just awesome to see, where I went to college, where my alma mater, and seeing guys local from here enjoying it there. It's just awesome to see.
Yeah, and nationally ranked 13th in the nation. I mean, that's pretty salty, isn't it?
It is. It's pretty cool because, whenever I was there, we were just establishing a winning culture and everything, and they're taking everything we did to the next level, and it just makes you proud to see.
Yeah, it's outstanding when and again, there's some kids I believe from Mountain Grove on that team, and Ava. Yeah. As a matter of fact, Ava's former coach, he's helping. He's on the coaching staff, isn't he?
Yeah, Coach Swafford is the D-line coach there. So, yeah.
Well, it's really cool. And again, tonight the Liberty Eagles take on the Houston Tigers. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. and all of it's going to air on the Fox 96.9 only. Houston and Liberty. Also, it'll be live video streamed at OzarkRadioNews.com. Coach Acklin, thank you so much for spending a Friday morning with us. Good luck tonight, and we'll catch you next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Gary.
Right on. Again, that's head coach of the Liberty Eagles, Jansen Acklin.
And we appreciate him sitting down with Gary this morning to give us that update. It is time to send it out to the nest after we hear a word from our sponsor. You've been listening to the USA Mortgage of Mountain View, Liberty Eagles pregame show here on the Fox.
Hi, this is Teresa Gelkin at USA Mortgage in Mountain View. Wanting to buy that dream home? Don't let today's higher interest rates keep you from it. We have a refinance program if interest rates drop in the first 3 years. Give me a call to discuss your options. USA Mortgage of Mountain View, the home of possibility.
NMLS 468546. Company NMLS 227262. Equal housing lender. Not a commitment to lend. Additional terms and conditions apply.
National anthem is playing.
All right, we'll send it out to Gary and Tyler here in just a minute. Let's hear a word from a couple more of our sponsors, and it'll be time for kickoff.
Do you need more room for your stuff? What if there was a solution for the space you need? CHC has a pole barn for storage, a barn, a home, guest house, or even workshop or studio. CHC is your elite pole barn specialist with the plans, materials, and even the crew to build it right here, right now. CHC, locally in Kabul, Mountain Grove, and the Houston Do It Center.
CHC Home Center right here, right now.
What's your next dream? Paying off your credit card? Remodeling your kitchen? Exploring the rainforest of Costa Rica? Whatever your dreams, they take some planning. I'm State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, and I'm right here to help lend a hand. As your local neighbor, I can help you look at things you want to save for, come up with a plan to make those savings goals happen. Because your money should work just as hard as you do to achieve your dreams. So whether it's being debt-free or free to roam the world, call me, State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, today. Like a good neighbor, Justin Shelby State Farm is there.
And a very good Friday night. Can you believe it, Tyler? It is week 9 as we get ready for Liberty football on the Fox 96.9 live video streamed at OzarkRadioNews.com. I'm Gary Lee, joined with Tyler Chowning as Dave Quinn is off on assignment, and we will have some fantastic reports coming from the one and only Statmaster Dave Quinn, and we will miss him. But Dave, it's a very important job that you're on, and we do appreciate you doing it for Ozark Radio Sports. So here we are, Week 9, the Liberty Eagles with a winning record now, 5-3, and the Houston Tigers at 500, 4-4. The thing about tonight's contest, if you caught the pregame show, I kind of already mentioned it, but these two teams are going to play one another next week. So what are we playing for? Well, home field advantage is what we're playing for. If Liberty wins, they will host Houston again a week from tonight. If Houston wins, Liberty will travel to Houston and take on the Tigers as it's the 4-5 seed. There is a scenario where the Houston Tigers could bump up to that 3 seed and Stratford fall down to the 4 seed, then Liberty would go to Stratford. But either way, that's more than likely this is the 4 and 5 seed in the district tonight, as Stratford shouldn't have any problem in their matchup this evening. We'll get some updates on that as the contest that we're about to broadcast is moving right along. Again, joining me is Tyler Chowning. It's senior night, and we got to see some fine student athletes, cheerleaders, and band members that have put it all out there for 4 years for Liberty High School fans to enjoy and the student body with their craft in which they do, and it's always a special night.
Yeah, it's hats off to these seniors. They've poured a big portion of their youth careers into these sports. And it's pretty cool to watch them compete week after week and also grow up right before our eyes. And hats off to them. Congratulations to all of them for making the programs better, for just being a part of them. So yeah, it was very neat to watch the senior night.
Well, and the parents too. It's a really special night for parents. I've got to do it twice with my daughter and my son. And it's, you think, all right, this is cool, I'm going to keep it together. But then, it hits you that, all right, this is the probably last, for 99% of parents.
Yep.
This is more than likely you're at the end of watching your student athlete play.
Yeah, I would with my oldest. It was the whole ceremonies and everything.
Yeah,
was fine. I was fine until the whistle blew. And then it's like, oh man, this is the last. This is the last.
Well, we'll have the rest of the student seniors, but on the football side of things, Adrian Pendergraft, Carter Pruitt, Eli Moore, Ashton Connolly, Brody Rutledge, Wyatt Honeycutt, Jake Carl, and the MVP Angel Lopez. These young men have put it all out there, every day, getting ready for football, and every Friday night. And character, it's always, that gets lost because of just our competitive nature that, we want to win and we want to see touchdowns and sacks and big hits. But, character is something that we all should be very proud of, where we live and how we raise our families, because both sides of the sideline, every Friday night, we just see some good young people out there competing and having fun and doing it for all the right reasons. And that's something else that we tend to forget from time to time. These are just high school kids.
Yeah.
They're not professional athletes. It's all for fun, and it's always going to be more about them than what the scoreboard says, or what is said at the coffee shop, or on the radio. It's all about it's for them.
And you talk about the character. I mean, we watched angel walk.
That was awesome.
From,
100 yards.
Yeah, he walked 100 yards tonight.
Yep.
And, 2-3 years ago, they told him he'd probably never walk again.
Yeah.
And we got to watch him walk himself across this track here in front of everybody, waving and smiling, the biggest smile you ever seen in your life. And it was, you talk about high character. That kid worked his tail off to get back.
Yes.
And it was pretty special to see.
Yeah, that just icing on the cake, regardless of how it turns out tonight. A beautiful night in the Ozarks. The sun is set. The airport is lit up like Christmas lights as we are at midfield for the coin toss. We'll take a break, and we'll come back and let you know who's going to be kicking to who. You're listening to Liberty Eagle Football on the Fox 96.9.
So your car won't start, or when it does, it sounds like it's about ready for liftoff. You have problems. You need Dave's Auto Service on 5th Street in Mountain View. Dave's has been keeping Eagles fans on the road for many years and will continue to keep you going. If you get stranded or locked out, Dave's Auto Service offers AAA roadside service too. Dave's Auto Service, repairs you can trust. Call 934-6758.
What's your next dream? Paying off your credit card? Remodeling your kitchen? Exploring the rainforest of Costa Rica? Whatever your dreams, they take some planning. I'm State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, and I'm right here to help lend a hand. As your local neighbor, I can help you look at things you want to save for, come up with a plan to make those savings goals happen, because your money should work just as hard as you do to achieve your dreams. So whether it's being debt-free or free to roam the world, call me, State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, today. Like a good neighbor, Justin Shelby State Farm is there.
And welcome back. Here we are. The Houston Tigers won the coin flip, and they have elected to defer. They'll kick to the Liberty Eagles. And going through the Liberty return team, back deep, we'll have Chris Schaar and Eddie Rodriguez. Your up men, I believe, in support. Wearing the pink, on pink out it's Reese right there. Yep. Gavin Reese. And across the way is number 1, which is Kyle Roberts. And at the 40-yard line, we've got Pendergraft and Pruitt. So here we are. There's your returners, or possible returners. Liberty kind of in a shoebox return formation. It's caught by Rodriguez. Rodriguez works the left side, makes one cut, and brings it out across the 25-yard line. So 1st and 10, Liberty.
Yeah, you kind of mentioned it there in the pregame, Gary. How do you go about this game? Do you kind of try to conceal what you've got for next week, or do you show your cards here early and just go ahead and?
I think you hope that you can do something they can't stop, and then you can do something else. And see, there's a high snap, split backfield, Pruitt right up the middle, and he's going to pick up a nice chunk off the left side. He's going to take that first down carry for 5 yards. So 2nd and 5, the ball's on the far hash. It's going to be spotted at the 32-yard line. Again, split backfield, shotgun, Pendergraft and Reese. And Pruitt again is going to take the carry. He goes off the left side, breaks a tackle. Now he gets into open field. He's across the 50, across the 40, stretches it to the 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown! Liberty! Touchdown! Carter Pruitt takes it in from the Liberty 32 for 6. And the Eagles are on the board first. And that is a 68? Is that right?
Yeah.
68-yarder. Carter Pruitt broke a couple of tackles, took it right up the middle, spun out of one, bounced off another. Now the 2-point conversion. Carter Pruitt again takes the snap, and he's going to be slung down shy of the goal line. That's going to be Brady Brookshire. Also, Caden Crawford in on that tackle for the Houston Tigers. Eagles are on the board 6-0. with 11:14 to go in the first. You're listening to Eagle Football on 96.9 The Fox.
Hi, this is Teresa Gelkin at USA Mortgage in Mountain View. It's no secret that interest rates are high, but still not as high as most credit cards. Why not use the equity in your home for those home improvements, unexpected expenses, or to consolidate your debt? Give me a call and see all of the options we have to offer. USA Mortgage Mountain View, the home of possibility.
NMLS 468546. Company NMLS 227262. Equal housing lender. Not a commitment to lend. Additional terms and conditions apply.
Fall is here and winter's just around the corner. This means unpredictable weather. Fall storms with high winds can break limbs and damage your home and property, as can heavy snow and ice this winter. Make sure your home is safe. Casey's Tree Service will trim or remove the trees that could cause danger.
Hi, it's Casey. Give me a call today for your free estimate.
Casey's Tree Service, taking care of your family tree. Call 417-247-1180.
And welcome back. The Eagles with the pooch kick, and it's caught and brought down at the 42. It was Caden Crawford, 21, the senior.
Wide honeycut.
Wide honeycut.
Dick right there.
Well, it was last Friday afternoon. Caden Crawford caught a slant coming up. He lined up as a tight end, caught a slant and took it about 68 yards for a touchdown against Mountain Grove. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Wyatt Hughes, the quarterback, works out of the shotgun. He's got deuces on the right side. Motion, back to pass. Crawford flushed out of the pocket. Here comes Honeycutt again. Get out of here. Loose football. Liberty jumps on it. It's the men in blue coming up with the ball. 1st and 10. Cody Honeycutt says, yeah, I'm a senior, and I'm going to get my name mentioned. He gets it twice. A big hit on a kick-off coverage special teams play and a sack forced fumble on the first snap for the Houston Tigers.
Yeah, Hughes just kind of rolled out there, and Hughes just got run down from the backside there.
Yeah, Honeycutt come in unblocked. He was empty backfield. Pruitt drops straight back. He's got time. He throws one up. Oh, he's got a man and just out of his reach, intended for Chris Shaw on the far side. He was trying to drop that one in the old bread basket right there. 2nd and 10 for the Liberty Eagles. They'll go back, split backfield with Pendergraft and Reese. Honeycutt will come in, line up as a tight end, so strong side to the right. They're going to run that direction. Lead blocker, they hand it off to Reese. Reese looks to get to the edge. Horse collar, no flag. Short gain on the play, 3rd down.
Pick up about 1 there.
Caden Crawford makes the tackle and a 1-yard gain for Gavin Reese. He had Pendergraft lead blocking. Also, again, they've had strong side right there. Honeycutt again lines up as a tight end. Right behind him is Eli Moore. They're going to run to this side again. Nope, they're going to go right up the middle to Pendergraft, and not much there. 1 yard, so it's going to bring up 4th and 8 for the Liberty Eagles. Eagles took a shot there right after the turnover to Chris Shaw in the end zone, incomplete. Then 2 running plays. Rodriguez will check into the football game. He'll line up as the inside receiver on the far side. Eli Moore all alone at the numbers 30-yard line to the right. Split backfield. Pruitt rolls to the left. Head is up. Looking downfield. He's got a man, and he finds him in Eddie Rodriguez. Oh, they're going to say he was out of bounds. So the Eagles turn it over on downs. They get the turnover, but could not convert.
That was a good attempt there by the receiver. I thought he got his feet down, but apparently our angle doesn't.
Yeah, well, good defense by the Houston Tigers. Because they were backed up to the kitchen sink right there, and they held their own. Houston comes split backfield with Brookshire, and Hughes takes the snap. Now he's going to run, He'll pitch it to Brookshire on the left side. Not much there. Tackle made by Wyatt Honeycutt. And that's going to be a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9. Ball is at the 30-yard line on the near hash or the side of the Houston Tigers. Looking at your radio dial left to right, Houston is working to the left or the south end zone. Tigers will go with a bunch formation to the far side. Hughes empty in the backfield. Rolls to the weak side. Makes the connection. Well, receiver is brought down by Pendergraph, and that's 25, Malachi Morgan with the catch from the 30 all the way to the 44-yard line. So 14-yard throw and catch for Wyatt Hughes to Malachi Morgan. Tigers are approaching midfield at the 44, 1st and 10, ball at the far hash. Eagles go with 3 down linemen. Split backfield for Hughes. Deuces here to the near side. Hands it off to Mitchell. Mitchell tries to run it off the right side. Liberty defense is there ready and waiting and makes the stop after a short gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Jordan Arthur checks out. Lane Sego checks in, number 13. He's a junior for the Houston Tigers. Out wide here to the near side, 21, Caden Crawford. Bunch formation to the short side of the field. Under center split. They're going to run the hard dive play. Nope, it's going to be the quarterback option. He bellies, pulls it, takes it to the edge, but Liberty does a real good job. That's assignment football defensively right there, making the stop for a short gain. It'll be a gain of 1, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 8. It's a little over. We credited Brookshire with the yard when he got half a yard. And so anyway, that's how that pans out. Back in for the Tigers, Jordan Arthur. He's a junior, has number 1 on the back of his shirt. Bunch formation to the near side. And Liberty gets hit off sides. I'm not sure who 44 is.
That's Wyatt Honeycutt. He's wearing 44 tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, that's been Eli Moore with the big hit on special teams and the sack. So there we go. Yeah. Eli Moore makes the big special teams hit and gets the sack and forced fumble. So after the penalty, now it's 3rd and a long 2. Under center, split backfield. They're going to hand it off. Liberty's right there. Big shot coming through, putting it on. Brookshire is
Robert Thal.
Robert Thal, wearing 58 tonight. Liberty had trouble with that little counter play last 2 weeks, but not this time. So it's 4th and 3. Tigers are going to try and flip the field. Nice high punt by Crawford, and it's caught. Oh, and fumbled. I think Reese fell right on it, though. Reese caught it, and he was on the move when he caught it. And you'll pay a price. Either it's ching-ching, we're all going out for ice cream, or boom, we just had an accident.
Yeah, because you got your head up looking, tracking, and as soon as you drop your head, you don't know what you're getting ready to see.
1st and 10 for the Liberty Eagles. The ball is at their own 31-yard line. Split backfield with Pendergraph and Reese. 2 wide outs to the near side. Carter Pruitt again with the draw. Takes it off the left side. He'll pick up 1. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. Right, Liberty's keeping it pretty vanilla right now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not showing their hand at all.
I mean, again, these two teams are going to play next Friday night. So now Liberty's going to work out of the pistol. My favorite formation, Pruitt, 5 yards deep. Right behind him is Reese. Liberty's going to run the option. They get the pitch to Reese. Reese gets into some open field and is brought down just shy of the 50-yard line. This started at the 32, and they're going to mark him down at the 49.
About a 17-yard gain there for Reese.
That's why I like the pistol, because you can run the belly, you can run the option, you got the dive, there's just a lot of things that can go on right there. Eagles like that so much, they're going to show us another formation. Trips to the left, pistol formation this time. Reese is a yard behind Pruitt. The belly, he pulls it, now looks to go outside, cuts it back. Good job. That was a great defensive stand right there by Brady Brookshire. I talk about it all the time. You know, a good defensive lineman, man, if you get too deep, that'd have been another 6 points. But Brady got in there. He got in there a yard and a half deep where he could see, found the ball, made the tackle.
Yeah, he broke down and made an excellent play there in the backfield.
2nd and 11. Split backfield. Tigers showing blitz. Takes the snap. Now they hand it to Pendergraph. Pendergraph on the sweep. He's got some running room and speed. Gets the first down and more, and is going to be pushed out of bounds near, we're going to say, the 29-yard line. So from the 48 to the 29 for the Liberty Eagles. So 21 yards for Adrian Pendergraph. 4:09 to go in the first. 6-0 Liberty. Shotgun, split. Pruitt rolls to the right. Looking downfield. Oh, he's got a man. There he is. Oh! Eli Moore again. Just off the fingertips. Finish those routes.
Yeah, he kind of let up on it right there at the end. He just kind of lost where he was going, or
I think he's seen the sideline and
the pylon, the sideline.
Yeah, he thought momentum would take him out, so he had to kind of.
It was just over his fingertips.
But I think that's one where you run to the pylon and look. 2nd and 10, Pruitt with the snap. He's going to keep it, gets to the edge. Great block right there. There's a penalty flag thrown. Pruitt breaks a tackle, dives inside the 5, but there's a flag thrown back at the 31-yard line. That's going to be holding on the Liberty Eagles. And again, you can watch for free the live video stream. All you got to do is go to ozarkradionews.com, and right at the top you can click on it. And Ricky's got the cameras spinning as he is waving at us right now, wearing his Arkansas Hog memorabilia in favor of Dake Quinn. Saturday, the Missouri Tigers will be hosting South Carolina. It is a holding penalty, and it's going to bring up 2nd and a long ways, about 20. Chris Scharr comes out wide here to the near side, the short side of the field. And Eli Moore lines up as a tight end. Here's another sweep. This one's to Pendergraph, trying to get to the edge. He finds it, and he's going to get the penalty yardage, or close to all of it. See where they marked him down. They're going to mark him at the 31, so
we picked up about 8 there.
Yeah, well, let's see. Well,
32, so.
Yeah, the original line of scrimmage was the 29, so they picked up 7 yards. 3rd and 13. Eagles, they're in 4-down territory, out of the pistol. And again, they hand it to Pendergraph. Right up the gut. Hole opens up. Pendergraph lowers his shoulder and takes it to the 10-yard line. So 22-yard tote for Adrian Pendergraft. 21 yards. They're going to mark him at the 11. So 1st and 10. Eagles back into the pistol. 3:25 to go. Pruitt takes the snap. He looks for a hole. It's not there. High snaps when you're trying to run the ball out of the shotgun it gives it away.
Oh, and it takes your timing off. You know, your steps are off, and then you're in a rush to try to regain the composure of the route that you're running.
Well, when you take a high snap and you know, it's easier for those linebackers to read it. There's a pitch.
Yeah.
Reese is going to be tackled for a loss, and that's Brady Brookshire coming through. No, is that number 5? No, it's not number 5. It's number 4.
That's about a 12-yard loss.
Or number 2, excuse me. Bryson Alexander Jr. And 3rd and 12 now. Liberty going the wrong way. 2:25 to go in the first. 6-0. Houston had a great JV season. And the freshman schedule. Pruitt takes the snap. Ooh, there's pressure. He eludes it. Heights hurdles one of his players. Looks to make the throw and is hit from behind as he's throwing it. That's Brookshire with the pressure. And it's going to force a 4th down. So 6-0, 2 minutes to go in the first. Liberty with the lead, looking at 4th and 20.
I mean, this is our 3rd offensive series of the first quarter, and we haven't completed a pass yet.
Nope, really?
Yeah, he's 0 for 4 on his pass attempts right now.
Eagle shotgun, split backfield. Pruitt drops back. Oh, they're going to run the screen. Eddie Rodriguez with the catch and dives to the 11-yard line, 11 or 12. That was a good play, good call. But the Eagles will turn it over on downs, and they'll spot it at the 12, so it's a 9-yard throw and catch. Just under 2 minutes to go, 1st and 10 for the Houston Tigers. Wyatt Hughes, number 15, senior, taking the snaps. In the backfield with him is Brady Brookshire, number 5, a senior. Grayson Mitchell, number 10. And we've got a penalty flag thrown by the head referee in the backfield. That could be false start. Huh? Delay game? That was the first thing I looked at, and there was like 12 seconds on it.
I'm not sure what.
Huh. All right, so the 25-second play clock will start now. So 5-yard penalty, and that's going to bring up 1st and 15. And there's a handoff on the right side. They'll give it to Grayson Mitchell, the senior, sporting the number 10. And he's going to pick up some of the 5-yard penalty. Picks up 4. It's going to bring up 2nd and 2 for number 10, Grayson Mitchell. 95 seconds to go in the first. 6-0. Defensively, Pendergraft and Shar, your cornerbacks. Safety is Reese. Back to pass is Hughes. Oh, there's a slant. Oh, almost. That's the risk you take throwing the football in the middle of the field. Pass was intended for Brookshire. And you can have it. It's always there. It's always there. But man alive, when you miss, bad things can happen. 3rd and 12 for the Houston Tigers. Trips to the wide side or below us. Hughes, he's going to run it. He sprints out, breaks one tackle, gets to the open field, and is brought down at the 20-yard line. And that's going to bring up 4th and short.
Pickup of about 10 there for Hughes.
So it's going to be 4th and they'll call it 2, but it's a short 2, 1.5 yards. If you're Liberty, I know it's at the 20-yard line, but you don't want to get burned right here. That would, the momentum.
Yeah.
Tigers will punt it. Oh, and it's really high. Poison, and there we got a penalty flag thrown, and it's going to be downed at the Houston 36-yard line, but see what the penalty flag is. It's on the far side at the 30-yard line on the Liberty sideline. 27 seconds to go here in the first, 6-0.
Sideline infraction on Liberty.
Okay. Usually it's a warning.
It's usually a warning unless they make contact with somebody. So
then that's an ejection.
Well, and I don't know what exactly happened there. So,
well, no penalty. So 1st and 10 from the Houston 36. Pruitt with Reese out front. Oh, gives a block. Now Pruitt gets to the outside and is forced out of bounds. But Carter makes a good run. Patiently, that was kind of just letting things develop, and picks up 7. 2nd and 3. $19 seconds to go in the first. Liberty with the lead, 6-0. Tucked in tight. Pruitt's going to keep it, runs it right up the middle, and is going to pick up the first down. And that will be a new set of downs. Carter's going to pick up
about 7.
Yeah, about 7 right there. 13 seconds to go in the first. See if Liberty will even get a play off. Maybe. 5 seconds. They take the snap. Pruitt's going to keep it. Gets to the edge, looks for some running room, breaks one tackle, and is forced out of bounds at the 12. So 9 yards. For Carter Pruitt. It'll bring up 2nd down, and that's the end of the first. 6-0. Liberty with the lead. We'll come back with the second. You're listening to Eagle Football on 96.9 The Fox.
Medlock's Body Shop in Houston, Missouri, proud sponsor of Houston Tiger Sports, can now be found in their new location across from the Texas County Fairgrounds on North 63. If your car has experienced a fender bender, crash, bump, ding, dent, wrong turn mishap, adventure gone wrong, distracted disaster, scratched paint, Medlocks can fix that. Head to their new location across from the Texas County Fairgrounds on North 63 in Houston. Medlocks Body Shop in Houston. We can fix that. Do you need more room for your stuff? What if there was a solution for the space you need? CHC has a pole barn for storage, a barn, a home, guest house, or even workshop or studio. CHC is your elite pole barn specialist with the plans, materials, and even the crew to build it right here, right now. CHC, locally in Kabul, Mountain Grove, and the Houston Do-It Center.
CHC Home Center right here, right now.
All right, we've got 12 more minutes to go here in the first half, 6-0 Liberty. And Liberty has it 2nd and 1 at the Houston 12-yard line. Houston 4-4 on the year, Liberty 5-3. Struggled early with losses, week 1 to Stratford, week 2 to Adrian. and week 3 to Ava.
But it's been a nice road. Nice road that we've kind of watched these kids kind of grow and figure out what their strengths are.
Split backfield. Pruitt takes the snap, looks to take it off the left side. He'll get the first down as he's going to be tackled at the 7-yard line. So 1st and goal for the Liberty Eagles now. Eagles predominantly here in this first half, they've kind of stuck with this split backfield. Pruitt takes it, hands it off to Reese. Reese looks to cut it back, and not a whole lot to work with. Gavin had some pressure with Caden Crawford, 21, that he was in the backfield with Carter and Gavin. So 2nd and goal now from the 7. No gain on the play. Chris Shaw out wide here to the near side. Pruitt waits for the snap, takes it, hands it off to Reese. Reese right up the middle, dives in. Touchdown, Liberty. Touchdown, Gavin Reese from 7 yards out. And the Eagles go up 12-0. Gavin said, yeah, heck with trying to get to the edge. Let's just go right up the middle. A lot of teams this year, Tyler, we've, have had that approach where they're really pinching the edges.
Yeah. I mean, they know we want to get outside. They know we've got the speed to get outside, so they tried to keep us in the middle. And it was nice to see, a run there. It's kind of a cross buck, counter-looking backfield there to spring him for the score.
2-point conversion attempt. Carter takes it, looks to throw it. He's just going to run it. Oh, he should have ran it. He had it if he'd have ran it, but he wanted to toss it into Adrian Pendergraft, and it was picked off. So it stays 12-0, 11:04 to go in the first. We'll take a break. Come right back. You're listening to Eagle Football and the Houston Tigers on 96.9 The Fox.
We all love things that are free, like the free gift you receive when you open a free checking account, business or personal, at West Plains Bank and Trust Company. You can even score free gifts for your friends and family if you refer them and they open free checking accounts. Plus, earn a free gift for yourself each time one of your referrals opens an account. Visit us in West Plains, Mountain View, Willow Springs, or Houston for more information. Find out for yourself why our customers leave as friends at West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
Hey, Eagles fans, after the game, stay tuned for The Locker Room Show, brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Andrea McNew. That'll be your opportunity to call in, talk about the game, and hand out game balls to those deserving players. It's The Locker Room Show every Friday night after Liberty Eagles football right here on the Fox 96.9. Look forward to hearing from you. 257-0369, 2570-FOX is the number. Get those game balls ready. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, welcome back. 11:04. It's 12-0. Liberty Eagles are set to kick it off. Gavin Reese will be kicking this week. Last week it was Carter Pruitt. So Gavin, he's going to angle it, and it will be caught at the 25 and returned. Ooh, there's a hole opening up. Liberty makes the stop. Good field position for the Houston Tigers. This drive will start at their own 44-yard line. So, James, any scoring that you can rapid fire out, maybe dig up that Stratford score just out of curiosity?
Let me give it a look.
We've got, of course, the West Plains Visitors are at Waynesville. Willow Springs played Ava last night and lost 73-0. Ava, your outright SCA champions. 1st and 10 for Wyatt Hughes and his Houston Tigers. Puts it into the belly, into the backfield. Over pursuit. But Liberty, just too many blue jerseys back there. Wyatt Honeycutt got into the backfield, but got a little bit too deep. But created enough disruption in the backfield that he had buddies come and finish it off for minimal gain.
Stratford's up 14-0 in the first quarter.
That's kind of what I thought. 2nd and 9 for Houston. Hughes will work out the shotgun. Deuces to the near side. See if they go with motion. They do not. They're going to try a little reverse, but Liberty does not bite on that at all. They get it to Jordan Arthur. Arthur is hit behind the line of scrimmage, and it'll be a 2-yard loss, 3rd and 11. Corey Rutledge coming in and finishing that play off. 9:50 to go in the half. Liberty leads 12-0. Trips formation for the Houston Tigers to the near side. Shotgun. Hughes drops back. Looking to the middle of the field. There it is. Brookshire makes the grab and is in Liberty territory at the 43-yard line. 43-43.
What number is Brookshire?
5. 1st and 10 for the Tigers in Liberty territory. 9:25 to go. Shotgun, split backfield, double tight, and a handoff looking to run it to the right side. Short gain for number 10, Grayson Mitchell. He's brought down at the 40. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. Just under 9 minutes to go. Houston putting something together here on this drive. Shotgun, split backfield, double tight. Oh, under center, excuse me. Quarterback hands it off to the fullback, Brady Brookshire. He takes it to the 35. So that's a 5-yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and a short 3. But you're in 4-down territory right now. Under center, power backfield, double tight. Quarterback hands it off again. There's a big hole that opens up for Mitchell. Mitchell picks up the first down, takes it deeper into Liberty territory to the 23-yard line, or 27-yard line.
Pickup of about 9 there for Mitchell.
Well, they're running right behind 75, and they're moving him on the line.
Yeah.
So let's see. I'm going to say it's going to go left. And there it is. So Brookshire, and Brookshire's wrapped up. 75 is a big young man. Instead of a number, I'll give you a name. Garrett Beller, 6'8", 450, senior. Okay, I say every bit of that.
Yeah.
Now he lines up on the right side. Under center. Oh, Liberty, Liberty, Liberty. Jumped off sides.
Looks like Tyler Glasscock.
Yep.
Kind of got a little anxious there.
Well, on defense, stare at the ball. As soon as the ball moves, go. So, 2nd and 5. The ball is at the Liberty 22. They're going to stay power backfield, under center Hughes. Again, quick hitter, hands it off to Mitchell. Mitchell takes it straight forward for a nice gain. So Houston has found something now. Chris Sharp comes up and makes the tackle for Liberty.
Pickup of about 8 there.
First down, too. Ball was at the 14. I bet Houston just stays right with that.
26 yards for Mitchell on the ground so far in this first half.
3 backs under center. They get it to Brookshire. Brookshire, he's pushing some Liberty players around, takes it inside the 10 to the 7.
And pick up about 7.
Yep.
Yeah, Houston's just really pounding it between the tackles right now.
Yep, taking it right at the heart of Liberty's defense, between the tackles, right at the middle linebackers. They're just saying, here it is, come get you some. Hughes again under center. They'll hand it off to Mitchell. And Mitchell is going to be close to the first down marker. But when they're in a pinch, they're going to go right behind Beeler.
Yep. Yeah, he's a
large individual.
He's a large lad.
Big R, you're not the biggest human being I've seen. There's a senior out here that'll give you a run for your money.
Yeah, he's playing well.
Yes, he is.
Playing well.
Timeout now, and actually it's a measurement. And James, any other scores you can shout out to us?
West Plains up 14-0. Let's see here what we've got. Kickapoo up 14-0 over Bolivar. Mountain Grove over Thayer 6-0 so far. And let's see, Kabul 6-0 over Salem.
A lot of parity. I mean, Ava just a kind of class above, but other than that, it's just all kind of throw it in a bag, shake it up, and
it's a coin toss.
It's a coin toss. So it is first and goal for the Tigers from the Liberty 4-yard line. They're staying with that formation. Quarterback keeper this time, Belly. I can't tell if he kept it or if he pulled it. He kept it. So Hughes with the keep. He'll take it to the 1-yard line, a 2-yard line. So he picks up 2. Second and goal. Houston trying to steal a little bit of the momentum as the Liberty crowd has become very quiet.
Yeah, Houston's kind of giving Liberty its taste of its own medicine.
Yeah. There's a hand off. Brookshire looks to punch it in, and he does. Touchdown, Tigers. Touchdown, Brady Brookshire from 2 yards out, and the Tigers are on the scoreboard. And there was just, let's load up and go. We're going to push you around, and that's kind of what they did. They just lined up. They won the battle at the line of scrimmage and just pounded it. Tigers now will line up for the extra point. Hughes is the holder. Snap is good. The kick is up. And it looks good from where we're at.
That was excellent. Excellent extra point.
12-7. Tigers are on the board. 5:18 to go in the first half. You're listening to Eagle Football on 96.9 The Fox.
Want to make a lasting impression with your business? Elevate your brand with creative design and printing services from the Ozark Horse Trader. Business cards that leave a mark, exquisite business stationery that speaks class, envelopes that make a statement, invitations that captivate. Your choices are limitless. The Ozark Horse Trader's professional typesetting and design services will set you apart. And top-notch printing and finishing will bring your vision to life. The Ozark Horse Trader, your vision on print. In West Plains and at ozarkhorsetrader.com.
A lot has changed in 45 years, from the way cars are made to the tools and technology to fix them. But one thing has stayed the same. When you need body work done right, you take your vehicle to Greg's Body Shop in Mountain View. They are the best. If you need a place to store your things, Greg's has storage units. And if you need to haul stuff, they rent U-Haul too. Greg's Body Shop in Mountain View, your trusted body shop in Mountain View for 45 years and counting.
All right, welcome back. Tigers set to kick it off. They got it spotted up on the near hash at the 40. And a nice kick. And it's caught at the 10-yard line by Chris Shaw. Takes it across the field. looks for some blockers, finds one, but can't get by the second Houston Tiger defender.
That's Jasper Melby. That's number 9.
Oh, that was number 9. Okay. 1st and 10 for Liberty. The ball is going to be spotted at their 27-yard line. Momentum shifted to the guys in white. Houston now coming off the score. Eagles on 1st and 10. Carter takes the carry right up the middle and brings it out to the 35-yard line. So Carter's going to pick up close to 8. See where they spot him. 7. 2nd and 3. Eagles have Chris Shaw and Eddie Rodriguez out wide to the near side. Snap, fakes it. Wide receiver bubble, and nice catch, and all the way out near the 45. They're going to mark him down at the 44. Who was
10-yard game there?
Yeah. Who was that with the catch? Was that
Chris Shaw.
That was Chris Shaw.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. 1st and 10, 4:27 to go. There's close to an offsides, handoff to Pendergraft. Pendergraft is able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. That was timed perfectly by the middle linebacker of the Houston Tigers. I mean, he was coming and he was wide open. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9. That was 6:52. I mean, he come through wide open, timed it perfectly. Ethan Chase. And there's another handoff to Reese. Reese tries to get outside. Penalty markers are thrown. As Reese gets it across the 50. But penalty markers thrown back at the 44. Holding is the call, Liberty. It was on the right side. So that's going to back Liberty up to the 37. 2nd and 18. Shaw out wide to the far side. Moore and Rodriguez looking downfield. Pruitt's flushed out. Boy, he's going deep. He's going for it all. And
what a catch.
What a catch. But if it wasn't a catch, it would have been pass interference as Chris Shaw hauls one in to the 25-yard line of Houston. So from the Liberty 37 to the Eagles 25, 1st and 10, Liberty now going to go up tempo. Pruitt takes the snap and he goes right up the middle near the 20. That's something else we've not seen at all this year was tempo, you know.
Yeah.
Everything's been pretty methodical. And 12-7 Liberty. Eagles have it 2nd and 5 at the Houston 20. Shotgun, split backfield. Long snap count here.
Boy, I thought we got him there. We got a flag.
Do we have a flag?
Yeah,
we do.
Right down here on the near side. Yep, and they got him.
They got us. Well, that's a 5-yard penalty, and I think that call is on the center. He moved the ball.
Well, it should have been an encroachment call before that. But
so 2nd and 10 That negates the 5-yard carry. And there's another dive play to Reese, and Reese is brought down just shy of the 20. So he picks up 4 of the lost 5, and it brings up 3rd and 6. 2:25 to go. 12-7, Liberty. So Houston's done a real good job figuring out Liberty's cadence. Pruitt takes the snap, drops back, looks, he's got a receiver, and it's Eli Moore, and Moore is brought down at the 16-yard line. So it's going to bring up 4th and 1. And here's where I like running under center. Yeah. 4th and 1, the shotgun, man, it makes me so nervous because it's not 4th and 1 now. It's 4th and 5. Eagles split backfield. Carter Pruitt, he gets the first down, and Moore looks for the 10, gets inside the 5. So 1st and goal for Liberty, Carter Pruitt.
Where'd they mark him at?
The 3. They marked him at the 3. Pruitt again takes the snap, looks to go in, spins, breaks the tackle, and that's a touchdown. He broke the plane. He broke the plane. He broke the plane. That's a touchdown. And nope. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. All you got to do is break the plane. Yeah. It does your body. Carter Pruitt. He fumbles, but he gathers it back up, and so Liberty now looks at 3rd and goal. Well, the official's right there on the sideline. He's got a good view of it, and from here it's a different angle.
I think he was looking down at Carter going down
his body. Yeah,
in his body, and he didn't even look up to see the ball.
There's a handoff. This is going to be to Pendergraft. Pendergraft punches it in from 3 yards out, and Eagles get 6 more. Touchdown, Liberty. Adrian Pendergraft with the score, and it's 18-7. 29 seconds to go in the half. That's Liberty's first score in the second.
Reese had a 7-yard run in the second.
That was in the first. We scored 12 points in the first.
It was 6-0 at the end of the first.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yep.
All right. Eagles line up for 2. Pruitt rolls to the far side, looks, and finds his man. 2-point conversion's good. That is Gavin Reese hauling that in. So 20-7, 29 seconds to go in the half. We'll take a break, come right back. You're listening to Eagle Football on 96.9 The Fox.
Rooted in our communities, Simmons goes beyond banking. We're your friendly neighbor. Committed to fostering strong community bonds, we proudly invest in our local schools. When you're in need of banking services, Simmons Bank is here for you. Whether you're striving towards your goals or aiming for financial success, count on Simmons Bank to be your partner every step of the way. To discover a nearby branch, simply visit simmonsbank.com. Simmons Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Taylor Grubauer with Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet Buick GMC in West Plains. Have you seen the all-new Buicks lately? Like the Encore GX, Envision, Enclave, or the all-new Buick Envista? Take a look. We are South Central Missouri's only Buick dealer, and we have a huge inventory to choose from. Come by and see us in West Plains for the best price on an all-new Buick.
Find new roads today.
And get great buys from nice guys.
Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet in West Plains.
All right, welcome back. Eagles lead 20-7, set to kick it off. Tigers, boy, they're thinking short kick all the way, and they guessed right. It's picked up at the 30, and bounced outside. Liberty contains, tackle made at the 36-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Tigers. They got 21 seconds and a couple of timeouts in their pocket. But now if you're Coach Sloan, you just ran an offensive set and just shoved it down Liberty's throat. Do you continue to do that, or do you say, okay, that works, now let's see what else works?
I say you see what else works, because you've got 21 seconds to go here before the half, so just kind of spitball here, maybe throw a couple short passes and try to beat them deep.
Gavin Reese comes off, and Liberty will send Carter Pruitt in the backfield, and Adrian Pendergraft. They're back
kind of into a prevent here.
Yeah, they're back at the 35. Nothing gets behind them, and Houston's going to hand it off. And gain of a couple for Mitchell, number 10. And Houston will use a timeout. So we hope Gavin's okay. He may have just been a shoe, or, you know, I told this story before, but when Ethan was a senior, playing, I think it was we were playing Willow Springs, and, you know, Ethan comes off to the sideline, and, you know, then you're a dad, you're like, oh, well, I hope he's not hurt. He just made a run and completely tore the sole off his cleat. And Murray Anderson gave Ethan his right shoe, so Ethan had two different shoes the rest of the game, or until half. 2nd and 8 for the Houston Tigers. As Liberty is looking to take a 20-7 lead to the locker room at the half. Trips below us for the Tigers. Shotgun. Hughes tosses it to Arthur, and Arthur is going to be forced out of bounds with 9.2 seconds to go. Liberty again playing. They don't want nothing to get behind them. So now you've got Reese, Pruitt, and Pendergraft. They're all, you know, they're 20 yards off the line of scrimmage, 25 yards. Now Pendergraft cheats up. Hughes takes the snap, rolls, looks downfield, throws it out of bounds, and Jordan Arthur wanted a penalty flag, and he had just cause for it. He got a Liberty player, I believe it was Wyatt Honeycutt, got a jersey full and spun him around. So 4 seconds to go, and it's 4th down. I would run it. I wouldn't punt it.
No,
I would just run it.
Just run it, and the clock's going to run out.
Yeah, but if you punt it, you could give up a, you know, touchdown right here. Houston will get the football to start the second half. And Houston's going to use another timeout. We'll keep it here during the timeout. Again, 4 seconds is all that's remaining in the first half, and Liberty's leading 20-7. It's 4th and 8 for the Houston Tigers. A lot of college football tomorrow. Big games. Any you can comes to mind? Key matchups.
The Mizzou South Carolina game. I mean, that's a big. It's not really a big matchup per se, but it's the homecoming. You know, the nation's largest or oldest homecoming game,
and a chance to move to 7-1 before you face the number 1 team in the nation at Atlanta, the Georgia Bulldogs, who Georgia, their, you know, key player, offensive weapon is out. Their tight end.
Yep.
He's a fantastic player. Going to be probably a top 5 draft pick.
Yeah, you got Arkansas,
Mississippi State,
Texas BYU,
Bama. I'm not sure who Bama's got this week. There's Hughes going to take the snap, looking downfield, makes the toss, throws it away. Time's expired. That was the right call. That was a good timeout. And so at the break, the Liberty Eagles lead the Houston Tigers 20-7. And I don't know about you, Tyler, but coming into tonight's game, I kind of figured, well, we're not going to see a lot of stuff, you know.
Right.
Liberty for pretty much all night, other than that 2-point conversion, Pendergraft and Reese have not lined up as wide receiver. They've been in the backfield all night.
Yeah, been in the backfield all night. And, you know, we're up, 3 scores here. I kind of like the game plan. You know, you're not showing your outside threats right now, keeping everything pulled in.
We haven't seen any jets.
No, yeah, everything's between the tackles right now. So we're getting some success, you know, on the little cross-buck play there. They're able to counter Gavin going off the tackle there, and they're picking up some pretty good chunks with it. So I like it.
A lot of carries for I just photobombed somebody. All right, 20-7. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout. We'll come back with first half stats. You're listening to Eagle Football on 96.9 The Fox.
The Bank of Birch Tree branch of the Alton Bank has your banking needs covered, from personal and business accounts, home and auto loans, and they love to get involved in the local communities. When you bank with the Bank of Birch Tree, you are going to see familiar faces you know and trust, and you have confidence of banking at a locally owned bank. Stop by the Bank of Birch Tree, a branch of Alton Bank, to see what they can do for you. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender, Highway 60 and FF in Birch Tree.
You would like to be able to save money on your insurance, the home, the farm, the vehicles, your side-by-sides, motorcycles, business, and the RV, right? Head to that place that is able to save you money. Able Insurance in Mountain View. They have a huge network of insurance companies to get quotes and find you the absolute best rates. Visit Able Insurance at 507 North Elm or give them a call at 934-0128. Able Insurance. Able to save you money.
If you have 10 minutes and online access, you're ready to open a new checking or savings account with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Already a customer? Just log into digital banking and click Add an Account, making the switch to West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Welcome. Simply visit westplainsbank.com and click Open Account. 24/7 convenience, FDIC insured, free debit card and e-statements. It's simple and convenient to open your account online with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC. If you have 10 minutes and online access, you're ready to open a new
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why they're on the sidelines cheering you on and ready to step in should anything happen. Nurse practitioner Adam Madison is proud to be the Liberty Eagles team provider. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about the Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
ORN Cares is now officially Give Local First, and we're looking for our 2024 recipient. Ozark Marketing Company and the Ozark Horse Trader are making plans for the upcoming year, and we are now taking applications for a regional organization. If you are a part of a registered 501c3 and want to be considered, please stop by our office at 983 East Highway 160 in West Plains, or email givelocalfirst@gmail.com. In 2023, our charity golf tournament was the biggest in the area, with 82 teams and raising over $20,000 for our recipient. Deadline for eligible applications will be October 31st.
Hey, high school students, did you know that you can dual enroll? You can enroll and take college classes while you're in high school and get a head start on your college degree at Southwest Baptist University's Mountain View campus. Dual enrollment class credit hour rates are around half the price of regular classes, so you'll jumpstart your education and save money. Get your college education started now at SBU Mountain View. Need more information? Call SBU Mountain View at 417-934-2999.
What's your next dream? Paying off your credit card? Remodeling your kitchen? exploring the rainforest of Costa Rica, whatever your dreams, they take some planning. I'm State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, and I'm right here to help lend a hand. As your local neighbor, I can help you look at things you want to save for, come up with a plan to make those savings goals happen. Because your money should work just as hard as you do to achieve your dreams. So whether it's being debt-free or free to roam the world, call me, State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, today. Like a good neighbor, Justin Shelby State Farm is there.
And welcome back. 20-7 is your score at the half. We've got 16 minutes to go here at intermission. And Tyler, through the, again, no huge, well, there was some big plays, but I mean, no, pretty bland, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a ground attack for the Liberty Eagles here in the first half. They put up 205 yards on the ground, only 63 through the air. In that first half, Carter Pruitt leads the Liberty Eagles with 131 yards. Of that 131, 68 being the big chunk there off the second play of the game. You got Reese with 20, Pendergraft with 54. On the receiving side, Chris Shars caught 2 balls, one for 10, one for 38. Eli Moore with a 5-yard pass reception. Rodriguez has got 1 reception for 9 yards. Scoring in the first half, you had a 68-yard run there by Pruitt, a 7-yard run by Reese. Pruitt was in the first, Reese was in the second, and a 3-yard run by Adrian Pendergraft with 29 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
And the Houston Tigers scored on a 2-yard run from Brady Brookshire to give them their only touchdown of the first half. The play of the game for me was Eli Moore, actually his back-to-back on special teams. Boom, made a big stick. And then the very next play from that gun position, that D-end hybrid outside linebacker, strong state. I mean, it's just a hybrid position, but the very next play went in and forced a fumble sack, and the Eagles recovered. The Liberty was unable to do anything with it, but still, that was a big play. At the break, Liberty leads 20-7. We're going back to James Hurt. There's 14 minutes to go in intermission for your Liberty Eagle Houston Tiger halftime show.
We all love things that are free, like the free gift you receive when you open a free checking account, business or personal, at West Plains Bank and Trust Company. You can even score free gifts for your friends and family if you refer them and they open free checking accounts. Plus, earn a free gift for yourself each time one of your referrals opens an account. Visit us in West Plains, Mountain View, Willow Springs, or Houston for more information. Find out for yourself why our customers leave as friends at West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
For the past 10 years, the Anchor has been there ready to serve you no matter the day or time. Stop by Mountain View's only locally owned convenience store, The Anchor, to fuel up your vehicle, then go inside and grab some food to fuel yourself. Whether you're headed to the game, headed home from the game, headed to work, or heading to the woods or the river, stop by The Anchor, the only locally owned convenience store in town. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's The Anchor.
What's your next dream? Paying off your credit card? Remodeling your kitchen? Exploring the rainforest of Costa Rica? Whatever your dreams, they take some planning. I'm State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, and I'm right here to help lend a hand. As your local neighbor, I can help you look at things you want to save for, come up with a plan to make those savings goals happen. Because your money should work just as hard as you do to achieve your dreams. So whether it's being debt-free or free to roam the world, call me, State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, today. Like a good neighbor, Justin Shelby State Farm is there.
Shop and save the fall preview sale at Monty's Outdoors, a one-time sale where you'll find the newest Columbia, Hook, Life is Good, and Under Armour fall sportswear. Buy one, get one 50% off. Find men's, women's, and kids' shirts, hoodies, and fleece jackets. Buy one, get one 50% off, including camo. Speaking of the hunt, it's a great time to find new Rocky, Muck, or lacrosse boots. Stock up on all your hunting essentials. Hurry in to take advantage of this fall preview sale at Monty's Outdoors in West Plains. Sale ends October 31st.
In this economy, saving money is a big concern. AMIC Outdoor Furnaces can save you money on your utility bills. Installing a Heatmaster outdoor wood furnace from AMIC Outdoor Furnaces will keep your home and water heated all winter long. Heatmaster is tough on winter, easy on you. Sales, service, and financing, AMIC does it all. Call 1-800-GO-AMIC and get started today. That's 1-800-GOAMICK. When it's got to be done, go AMIC.
The Ozarks Healthcare team cares about your athlete's health. That's why they're on the sidelines cheering you on and ready to step in should anything happen. Nurse practitioner Adam Madison is proud to be the Liberty Eagles team provider. The OZH team sends best wishes to all athletes for safe play and exceptional sportsmanship. For more information about the Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic and Spine, visit www.ozarkshealthcare.com.
Bailey Shipping GMC, home of the Bailey Factor.
No matter the season, you need a truck that stands the test of time. From scorching summer roads to winter's icy grip, count on a truck from Bailey Chevrolet GMC for power and reliability. With a truck from Bailey, be ready for every adventure life throws your way.
This is John Bailey of Bailey Chevrolet GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Find new roads where the Bailey Factor works for you.
Medlock's Body Shop in Houston, Missouri, proud sponsor of Houston Tiger Sports, can now be found in their new location across from the Texas County Fairgrounds on North 63. If your car has experienced a fender bender, crash, bump, ding, dent, wrong turn mishap, adventure gone wrong, distracted disaster, scratched paint, Medlocks can fix that. Head to their new location across from the Texas County Fairgrounds on North 63 in Houston. Medlock's Body Shop in Houston. We can fix that.
Liberty Eagles football brought to you by Able Insurance, Mountain View Auto Parts, Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet Buick and GMC in West Plains, Southwest Baptist University of Mountain View, USA Mortgage of Mountain View, The Anchor Convenience Store, Greg's Body Shop, Shelter Insurance Agent Andrea McNew, Gentleman Gyms, Bank of Birch Tree, a branch of the Alton Bank, Hometown Insurance, Bailey Chevrolet, State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, the Ozark Trading Post, Casey's Tree Service, Simmons First Bank, Dave's Auto Service, Monty's Outdoors, and Ozarks Healthcare. Video live streaming provided by Mercy St. Francis Hospital, Missouri Home Realty, Mountain View Lumber, and Able Insurance. It's Liberty Eagles football on the Fox 96.9. And it's halftime Liberty with a 20-7 halftime lead over the Houston Tigers. About 8 minutes away from the second half kickoff. Houston going to receive the ball first. Let's look at some of the area scores that we've got so far. Lamar shutting out Hollister in the second quarter, 42-0. Marionville over Miller, 42-0 at halftime. It's Nevada by a touchdown over Seneca at the half, 21-14. Nixa is shutting out Ozark in the second, 34-0. It's Lebanon over Rolla, 21-3 at halftime. A game that took place last night. Ava beat Willow Springs 73-0. Webb City's got a 13-0 lead over Branson at the half. It's Republic over Carl Junction 19-0 in the second quarter. Mount Vernon and Reed Spring tied at 14 in the second. It's Kickapoo over Bolivar 21-0. Hillcrest with a 7-6 lead over Parkview in the first. Aurora shutting out Rogersville 15-0 at half. It's Mountain Grove over Thayer at the half, 14-7. Camdenton's got a 35-7 lead over Glendale. Marshville and Catholic tied up at 14. Monette is down to Cassville 27-0 in the second quarter. It's McDonald County 24-7 in the second quarter over East Newton. West Plains should be coming up on halftime any second now. Last report in the second quarter, that was 28-7. They had a lead over Waynesville. Let's see. Kabul shutting out Houston in the second quarter, 26-0. Forsyth over Central, 21-13. Stratford's got a 42-0 lead over Skyline in the second. Warsaw 16-6 over Buffalo at the half. Appleton City shutting out Jasper 50-0, and Lockwood shutting out Rich Hill 45-0. Both of those are halftime scores. So, score here, of course, 20-7. Liberty with the lead. We'll take a break and we'll come back with first half highlights here on high school football on the Fox 96.9.
ORN Cares is now officially Give Local First, and we're looking for our 2024 recipient. Ozark Marketing Company and the Ozark Horse Trader are making plans for the upcoming year, and we are now taking applications for a regional organization. If you are a part of a registered 501c3 and want to be considered, please stop by our office at 983 East Highway 160 in West Plains, or email givelocalfirst@gmail.com. In 2023, our charity golf tournament was the biggest in the area, with 82 teams and raising over $20,000 for our recipient. Deadline for eligible applications will be October 31st.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Ask Shelter agent Andrea McNew at Mountain View about Shelter's competitive auto insurance rates.
Welcome back. It's halftime here. Liberty 20, Houston 7. And once again, we appreciate all you that usually listen to the Houston Tigers on Q94. Appreciate you joining us tonight here on the Fox. Well, Houston won the toss and decided to defer the ball to the second half. So Liberty got the ball on their own 26th. And 2 plays later, Carter Pruitt with the long 68-yard touchdown drive to put Liberty on the board first.
Pendergraft and Reese. And Pruitt again is going to take the carry. He goes off the left side, breaks the tackle. Now he gets into open field. He's across the 50, across the 40, stretches it to the 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown! Liberty! Touchdown! Carter Pruitt takes it in from the Liberty 32 for 6. And the Eagles are on the board first. And that is a, a 68? Is that right? Yeah. 68-yarder.
The extra point try was no good, so Liberty takes a 6-0 lead. They kick it off to Houston. Houston with very good field position, and then the big hit and fumble recovery.
Wyatt Hughes, the quarterback, works out of the shotgun. He's got deuces on the right side. Motion, back to pass. Crawford flushed out of the pocket. Here comes Honeycutt again. Get out of here. Loose football. Liberty jumps on it. It's the men in blue coming up with the ball. 1st and 10. Cody Honeycutt says, yeah, I'm a senior, and I'm going to get my name mentioned. He gets it twice. A big hit on a kick-off coverage special teams play and a sack, forced fumble on the first snap for the Houston Tigers.
And there was later a correction on that. That was Eli Moore with that hit and fumble recovery. Liberty ended up turning the ball over on downs. Houston got the ball back, had to punt. Then it was Liberty's turn. They drove a pretty long drive, but once again, a turnover on downs. Houston then 3 and out with the punt. Liberty got the ball on the Houston 36 after the punt and had a 6-play, 36-yard drive capped off by a 7-yard touchdown run by Reese.
Chris Shaw out wide here to the near side. Pruitt waits for the snap, takes it, hands it off to Reese. Reese right up the middle, dives in, touchdown, Liberty, touchdown. Gavin Reese from 7 yards out and the Eagles go up 12-0.
Once again, the extra point conversion was no good, so that made it 12-0. Houston got the ball back and went on a long drive of their own, 11 play, 56 yards, and Brookshire with the touchdown.
Takes its own medicine, yeah. There's a handoff. Brookshire looks to punch it in, and he does. Touchdown, Tigers. Touchdown, Brady Brookshire from 2 yards out, and the Tigers are on the scoreboard.
That pulled the score 12-7 after the PAT was good. Liberty then got the ball back on the 27 and went on a long 12-play, 73-yard drive, this time capped off by Adrian Pendergraft.
There's a handoff. This is going to be to Pendergraft. Pendergraft punches it in from 3 yards out, and the Eagles get 6 more. Touchdown, Liberty. Adrian Pendergraft with the score, and it's 18-7.
And Pendergraft then took it in for the 2-point conversion. That made the score 20-7. Houston had the ball and time ran out in the first half. They'll get the ball to start the second half. We'll take a commercial break, and it's getting close. We're right up on kickoff of the second half. You're listening to Liberty Eagles football, Houston Tigers football, here on the Fox 96.9.
Bailey Chevy GMC, home of the Bailey Factor.
No matter the season, you need a truck that stands the test of time. From scorching summer roads to winter's icy grip, count on a truck from Bailey Chevrolet GMC for power and reliability. With a truck from Bailey, be ready for every adventure life throws your way.
This is John Bailey of Bailey Chevrolet GMC in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Find new roads where the Bailey Factor works for you.
Whether you're looking to buy, looking to sell, or just looking to browse, never miss another edition of the Ozark Horse Trader. You might know the Ozark Horse Trader is available for free at hundreds of locations. But did you know the Horse Trader can be delivered for just $10 a month straight to your home? So stay home, put on your slippers, pour yourself a cup of coffee, and enjoy the Ozark Horse Trader delivered directly to your home for just $10 a month. Call the Ozark Horse Trader in West Plains at 417-256-2445.
For the past 10 years, the Anchor has been there ready to serve you no matter the day or time. Stop by Mountain View's only locally owned convenience store, The Anchor, to fuel up your vehicle, then go inside and grab some food to fuel yourself. Whether you're headed to the game, headed home from the game, headed to work, or heading to the woods or the river, stop by The Anchor, the only locally owned convenience store in town. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's The Anchor. Hey, high school students, did you know that you can dual enroll? You can enroll and take college classes while you're in high school and get a head start on your college degree at Southwest Baptist University's Mountain View campus. Dual enrollment class credit hour rates are around half the price of regular classes, so you'll jumpstart your education and save money. Get your college education started now at SBU Mountain View. Need more information? Call SBU Mountain View at 417-934-2999.
And welcome back, 20-7, as we get ready for the second half, as both teams are back out on the field from their halftime adjustment session. And you know what? Again, this is such a weird scenario, and it's somewhere that both teams are familiar with. This is going to be like the fourth or fifth time that we've played. You know, these two teams have played week 9 and then turn around and have to play week 10.
Yeah.
You know, neither coach. What do you don't want to. You want to find something that works, like Houston. They found something that worked. I mean, Liberty could not stop it.
Yeah.
Now, if I was Coach Sloan, I would try to find something else. You know that works, so I would try to find something else that works. Stick that power, formation under center in my back pocket. Liberty, it's been a lot of Carter Pruitt, and that's what the whole year's been.
Yeah, I mean, that's nothing new. You watch 8 game films, you're going to see exactly what you saw the first half, here tonight. Minus the error.
Yeah.
With throwing the ball. I mean, we haven't thrown, albeit
I mean, Pat,
Liberty's thrown the ball 10 times. They're 5 for 10 through the air, but I mean that's nothing. I mean we could throw the ball 10 times in two series.
Yeah. Oh,
but,
yeah.
They've pretty much concentrated on the ground attack here tonight.
So Liberty set to kick it off, and again, Liberty's not been able to kick it very deep this year. See what game plan is, a high kick, and it's going to be taken and dropped again, and downed inside the 30 at the 27-yard line. So what was going to be probably decent field position turns into just average.
And they had a wedge set.
Yeah.
They were really geared up for that kickoff.
1st and 10 for Wyatt Hughes, senior quarterback for Houston and his Houston Tigers. Beller here is lined up guard on the right side. Nope, they're going to go with that power formation. There it is. They're going to run right behind him. And, they're getting 3-4 yards every time and taking it right behind Beller. Now he comes to the sideline. So second, they're going to give him 5 on that 2nd and 5. Same formation, under center. Trap play. Oh, breaks it open is Brady Brookshire and brought down in Liberty territory. I think that's Brady. And yes, Brookshire with the carry.
Got a 21-yard gain there.
Yep, takes it to the Liberty 46-yard line. We talked about it during the break off air, but boy, Liberty has struggled with the counters, the traps.
Yeah, we got exposed up there at Kabul, and Houston's trying to do the same.
Yeah. This time, quarterback puts it in the belly of Brookshire, pulls it, as Hughes will pick up 2, 2nd and 8. Houston rotating a lot of linemen, I've noticed. .37 to go in the third, just underweight. It's 20-7 Liberty. Hughes works under center on 2nd and 8. And Liberty jumps off sides again. You can't, that's where shot collars should be legal. If you're going on the hard count, and that's things that other coaches will, Coach Sloan will really preach that next week.
Yeah. Yeah, you get into a 4th and 4.
A D lineman that jumps off sides, that's really, really not good. Here's a handoff die play to Mitchell, and Mitchell's going to be brought down at the 35. He'll get the first down. Needed 3, got 4. So the Tigers, again, they're just methodically pounding the rock right at the Liberty Eagles.
41 yards on the ground for Mitchell already tonight.
1st and 10 for the Tigers at the Liberty 35-yard line. They score right here, all of a sudden this ball game drastically changes. Hughes, again, with the stretch play, and it's going to be brought down at the tackle made at the 31. And again, that was Mitchell, number 10.
Got about 4 there.
2nd and 6. Ball will be spotted at the 31. Hughes tosses it to Mitchell in the backfield. And forced out of bounds. That is Chris Shaw coming up from the cornerback position. But still a positive gain. Here, from the second quarter on, every play the Tigers are picking up 4 or 5 yards.
Mm-hmm.
2nd and 5, or 3rd and 5 for the Tigers. Ball spotted at the Liberty 30. You don't need, if you're a Tiger fan, you don't need it all right here. Of course, you'll take it, but you're in 4-down territory. Just you want to protect the football. Tiger's going to go with a bunch formation. They'll hand it off. Oh, Liberty does a good job right there making the stop.
Jake Carl making a big stop.
Yep, on Brady Brookshire. And that's going to bring up 4th and 4. So, well, yep, guess who's in? Beller's in now.
Yep.
Where are they going to run it?
Right behind him.
That would be what I would guess. But now you can counter off that. Beller's going to be on the right side, under center. They hand it, and that's the side they run to, and they get it to the 15, and that's where picked up 5. Should be a first down. Ooh, should be. Going to be close. I think he's got enough. Ball is, they've got it spotted at the 25, but see what the chain says. First down by the nose of the football. So the drive stays alive. 8:41. Tigers chewing up clock. You know, there's a lot of information that they're gathering up with this. Liberty can't stop it. They're chewing up clock. They're picking up first downs.
Yeah, if they can they're logging all this information.
Oh, yeah.
And they can make 2 or 3 defensive stands next week. It's a ball game.
Another dive play. Brookshire gets it, and Liberty makes the stand. A short gain for Brookshire. He's met at the line of scrimmage. Jake Carl. Oh, that's number 13, Lane Seago with the carry. Gain of a yard for Seago, 13. Under 8 minutes now, 20-7. 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. Jordan Arthur is out wide, going to be picked up by Chris Shaw. Split backfield now. They don't have the trips. Hughes back to pass. Looks to the middle, and it's caught. Nice catch to the tight end, Caden Crawford. And he takes it inside the 10, 1st and goal for the Tigers. When you have that much success running the football like Houston did, boy, it really opens up little scat plays like that right there.
How many yards was that?
That was a 10-yard catch. 10 yards. It's 1st and goal from the 9 for the Houston Tigers. They'll hand it off. Mitchell finds a lane, dives, and that's going to be Brookshire, and he's forced out of bounds at the 2. So it'll be 2nd and goal. This is where Brookshire scored from previously in the second quarter. Tigers run up to the line of scrimmage. Hughes under center. And again, they hand it off to Brookshire, who punches it in for 6 more. So 20-13. Extra point will make it a 1-score game. Liberty have scored 3 times. Missed 2 extra 2-point conversion attempts and got the last one.
That was a very nice drive there by the Houston Tigers.
Extra point kick is up. And that's good. They got a weapon right there. They got a kicker. Stone Jackson, man. He's a weapon. 20-14 is your score. 6:46 to go in the third. Liberty with the lead. Houston will come back with the kickoff. You're listening to Liberty Eagle football on the Fox 96.9.
Be sure to fuel up before the game at Savor Grill and Barbecue. Show your Houston Tigers pride with a Tiger Pride Burger made with locally raised Taylor Angus beef. Enjoy this half-pound burger with all the fixings and a side. Savor Grill and Barbecue is located across from the hospital at 1330 South Sam Houston Boulevard in Houston. Savor Grill and Barbecue. No better flavor than the food you'll find at Savor.
What's your next dream? Paying off your credit card? Remodeling your kitchen? Exploring the rainforest of Costa Rica? Whatever your dreams, they take some planning. I'm State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, and I'm right here to help lend a hand. As your local neighbor, I can help you look at things you want to save for, come up with a plan to make those savings goals happen. Because your money should work just as hard as you do to achieve your dreams. So whether it's being debt-free or free to roam the world, call me, State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, today. Like a good neighbor, Justin Shelby State Farm is there.
And welcome back. Tigers are set to kick it off. And a line drive kick, and it's caught by Liberty. Liberty with the return, and the return right. There's a lot of room, though, in the middle of the field. But Liberty followed the wedge as Melby with the return. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. $20-14 is your score. The Eagles will stay with their same formation, shotgun, with Reese and Pendergraph in the backfield. Split. Out wide below us is Eli Moore. Eddie Rodriguez, the inside receiver. Out wide on the far side, Chris Shaw. Good. Takes the snap, and he's going to hand it off to Pendergraph. Pendergraph tries to get to the edge. He gets across the line of scrimmage, but a short gain, and is gang tackled near the 30-yard line marker. He gets to the 32, maybe 33. See where they spot him at the 33. So a gain of a yard. You know, we haven't seen any really quick hitters by the Liberty Eagles. They've all been kind of slow developing plays. Here's a pistol formation. Pruitt takes it, tosses it back to Reese. Reese is going to throw it downfield. He's got a man, and it's picked off. Intercepted by the Tigers. Pass was intended for Eddie Rodriguez. Good coverage right there. And the Tigers get the second turnover of the game. First one was a fumble by Houston. Liberty recovered, did not score. And now the INT, and the Tigers have it 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
That's the first turnover by the Liberty Eagles.
Each team with a turnover. Under center, Hughes goes with that power. Handoff into the backfield. There's a 3-yard tote. That's going to be Mitchell, number 10. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7. Now, if you're a Liberty fan listening, you got to hope that the Liberty Eagles can figure out defensively a way to stop this running game of the Houston Tigers. 2nd and 7. Hughes under center. They're going to run the opposite side, quarterback keeper, though. Puts it in the belly, pulls it out. And Liberty's done a good job defending that. Where they have trouble is when Beller comes off the line, gets a big push. Coach Sloan has been like, okay, we got Beller up against Jake Carl. What kind of success are we having there? Okay, we've got Beller on the other side against, Jaron Rutledge. How does that all match up? 3rd and 6. Fumble, and Liberty makes the play. Liberty had it snuffed out. Houston tried a little misdirection with Jordan Arthur, and it's going to bring up 4th down. A lot of time on the clock, so loss of 4 on the play, 4th and 10. So Houston will get in a punting formation.
Well, after the turnover, that was a great defensive stand there by the Liberty Eagles, and it's kind of a missed opportunity there for the Houston Tigers.
Yes.
Because if they'd have put together another drive, that would have really put this game.
Gavin with the catch, and going to step out of bounds at the 43-yard line. So Eagles will have good field position. And we have an injured player, Houston Tiger, here on the near side below us. Did not see what happened, but there's 3:47 on the clock in the 3rd. Your score is 20-14. Liberty. Tigers took their opening drive to start the second half, and they just marched it right down the floor. And that was Bryson Alexander, number 2. He is up on his own. Kind of appears maybe he had the wind knocked out of him. I mean, anybody that's had the wind knocked out of you, you get it. Because people, you can't move.
Yeah.
I mean, you're down. You're down.
Yep.
So the Eagles come out, balls on the near hash. Prutz will take the snap. He's accompanied by Adrian Pendergraft and Gavin Reese. Pruitt's going to take the snap. He looks to run it right up the middle, but the Tigers, they've made an adjustment, and they've kind of taken that away. So a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9. Wyatt Honeycutt checks in for Eddie Rodriguez. See if looks like Liberty's going to go double tight with a stack on the far side. Kind of a double wing pistol formation. This is new. They're going to hand it off to Reese. Reese takes it to the 50. That formation kind of threw Houston off a little bit.
It did.
So that's going to be a 7-yard gain. 3rd and 3. Eagles go back to shotgun, split backfield, 2 receivers to the far side, Rodriguez and Shar. Moore here below us. They're going to fake the handoff. Pruitt's going to keep it, and he's going to get dragged down from behind. Great play by the Houston Tigers. 21, Caden Crawford. Caden Crawford shot through like he come out of a cannon, and he was all over Carter Pruitt, and it's going to bring up 4th and 9.
Lost about 5 on that.
So the Eagles line up in a punt formation. Gavin Reese is awaiting the snap at the 35. Takes it. High punt. Wobbler. And it's going to take a Liberty bounce inside the 30. And it'll be marked down, I believe, at the 28, 29-yard line. 1st and 10 Houston.
We're just kind of trading punches here so far in this, after that first Houston drive.
Well, again, a game of adjustments, and Coach Sloan has decided Liberty cannot stop this, run game, so they're kind of sticking to that. Liberty, really didn't make many adjustments they've got more tricks up their sleeve.
Right.
But they're just kind of, here's what we're going to do. We're going to keep it pretty basic. And
the formations, even the offensive formations, have just been pretty basic tonight.
Well, just eye candy. There's a missed tackles in the backfield, but a short gain on the play. Jake Carl almost had a tackle for a loss, but Mitchell was able to escape that and pick up 2. It's going to bring up 2nd and 8. .109 to go in the third, 20-14. This is where Houston wants to be. Have a chance in the fourth. Deuces to the far side. Shotgun. Split backfield for Hughes. Takes it. He's going to hand it off. And there in the backfield, making the stop, Eli Moore. Tackle back at the 26-yard line. So that's going to be a loss of 4 and bring up third and 12.
Yeah, Eli Moore made an excellent open field tackle there as Mitchell was trying to get outside.
Well, Eli's been handling his man all night defensively. 3rd and long. Hughes back to pass. Going to go with the slant. There's some running room. Football, and Liberty, I believe, has come up with it again. See what the call is.
Nope, they got back on it.
And that was Carter Pruitt that came in there and made that stop. And that's the end of the third as we head to the fourth. In week 9, Liberty leads Houston 20-14. You're listening to Eagle Football on 96.9 The Fox.
Do you need more room for your stuff? What if there was a solution for the space you need? CHC has a pole barn for storage, a barn, a home, guest house, or even workshop or studio. CHC is your elite pole barn specialist with the plans, materials, and even the crew to build it right here, right now. CHC, locally in Kabul, Mountain Grove, and the Houston Do-It Center.
CHC Home Center right here, right now.
Rooted in our communities, Simmons goes beyond banking. We're your friendly neighbor. Committed to fostering strong community bonds, we proudly invest in our local schools. When you're in need of banking services, Simmons Bank is here for you. Whether you're striving towards your goals or aiming for financial success, count on Simmons Bank to be your partner every step of the way. To discover a nearby branch, simply visit simmonsbank.com. Simmons Bank, member FDIC.
All right, we're heading to the fourth. 12 minutes to go in regulation. 20-14, Liberty. As, again, these two teams are going to meet one another next week. Will it be at Liberty or will it be at Houston? The seed really does not. I mean, that's the only thing that matters. You win, you get a home game.
Yeah. I mean, it's home field advantage for round 1 of the district.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, there's pretty big implications.
Yeah. And then after that, you win or go home.
Win or go home.
So the Tigers, they're going to go for it. And timeout. Ooh, boy, if you coach Sloan, you kind of...
I think they were trying to draw us off there with a hard count.
Yeah, I think I would have just... Your defense is working. I think I would have just punted it and had that timeout in my back pocket.
Yeah.
With the 2014 game, I mean, a touchdown, extra points, Tigers are leading. But I think those timeouts may benefit one of these coaches as we start to see the time wind down. But next week it is district. The 1 seed, without a doubt, is going to be Fair Grove. And the 2 seed No, Stratford will probably be the 3 seed. Forsyth will be the 2 seed.
Yeah. Fairgroves. Yeah.
So the winner of this game will host the first round of district, and then that winner will get to face Forsyth. Bobbled snap. Now it's a scramble, and Liberty comes up with another takeaway.
Jake Carl.
Yep, Jake Carl got through, and now the Eagles, they're in deep. Well, they're at the 26-yard line of the Houston Tigers, and I guess you could say that's deep in a tight game like this.
Absolutely. Yeah, one score either way kind of puts this game in a whole different light.
Now, last time Liberty had this, they took a shot at the end zone on first down. See what they do right here. Split backfield, Chris Shaw out wide. They're going to hand it off. It's going to be a run play. Ooh, Gavin gets the handoff, and you're going to have to, you don't want to run straight up and down.
Yeah.
you want to be leaning forward. Try to get as small as you can to avoid shots like that. No gain, 2nd and 10. Eagles will drop back. Pruitt looks downfield. Oh, he's got a target, and he finds him, and there's a first down. Chris Shaw. Chris Shaw is really, the last 3-4 games, fans are really starting to get a better understanding of what Chris Shaw can bring to the Liberty Eagles football team.
Yes. Yeah, he's become pretty much a go-to type of receiver.
I think 12 yards right there.
Yep.
1st and 10 from the Houston 14. It's going to be a keeper for Carter Pruitt, and the Tigers were just laying in the weeds waiting for that. And here's where you'd like to have a really good field goal kicker.
Houston says, I got that.
I got that. Yeah, Houston has that. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. 2 receivers here to the near side, out wide. Eli Moore inside, Eddie Rodriguez. And they're going to do a little wide receiver screen to Chris Shaw, and Shaw fights for 5. And it brings up 3rd and manageable. Char will stay out wide to the far side. Moore and Rodriguez below us. Split backfield again. Pruitt's going to take it. He's going to hand it off to Reese. Oh, Reese reverses. Now he's got some blockers. Looks for the pylon. Touchdown, Liberty. Touchdown, Gavin Reese. As he reverses, takes it to the right, reverses all the way back around, and punches it in.
Well, the flag come flying in there, it looked like after the play, so there have been some extracurriculars going on over there.
Unsportsmanlike. That's a big touchdown right there. So the Eagles, they're going to go for 2 here. And this is big because this can make it a 2-touchdown lead.
Touchdown's good. Unsportsmanlike on Houston.
So they'll spot the ball at the 1.5-yard line, half the distance.
I may be assessing it on the kickoff.
Well, that's true. Yeah, yep. Then we can kick it deep and, force Houston to go 80 yards. Eagles line up for the 2-point conversion. Pruitt and Reese in the backfield. Pruitt's going to sprint to the left. There he is. Pruitt's going to take it in himself. 2-point conversion's good. 28-14. The Liberty Eagles go up 14 with 9:46 to go in the 4th. You're listening to Eagle football on 96.9 The Fox.
Hi, this is Taylor Gruball with Taylor Gruball Chevrolet Buick and GMC in West Plains. There's something that makes us different at our dealership. When you come here, you get one low price. It's posted on the tag in every windshield. Then you pick out the one you want, and we shake your hand on the deal. So visit us in West Plains for 3 great brands, Chevy, Buick, GMC, and one low price, the best price.
Find new roads at Taylor Gruball Chevy, Buick, and GMC.
And get great buys from nice guys.
Hey, Eagles fans, after the game, stay tuned for The Locker Room Show, brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Andrea McNew. That'll be your opportunity to call in, talk about the game, and hand out game balls to those deserving players. It's The Locker Room Show every Friday night after Liberty Eagles football right here on the Fox 96.9. Look forward to hearing from you. 257-0369, 2570-FOX is the number. Get those game balls ready. We'll talk to you soon.
And welcome back. Yes, indeed, the Eagles will be kicking from the Houston 45-yard line. And, you know, again, I would kick it deep. I would make them,
kick it as deep as you can kick it.
Yeah. I mean, and that's one thing. Gavin can kick it high. You know, if you can get it up there, make them fair catch it inside the 10. So here we go with the kickoff. Reese. Kind of what he does, kicks it high, and it's caught at about the 7-yard line, and breaking tackles, brought down at the 27-yard line. So a nice job. Again, that's Caden Crawford taking it, giving the Tigers some breathing room right there. I'm really impressed with Caden Crawford, 21, the senior.
Yeah, he's a playmaker.
He's a football player. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Tigers are going to go a split backfield under center. Arthur out wide to the far side. They're going to hand it off to number 10, Mitchell, and Mitchell will bring it across the 30 down at about the 32, 33-yard line. Clock continues to tick. That's the one thing. Running it like that, it just
chews that clock up.
And Houston huddles. You know, I mean, if you're going to run it like that, you almost need to huddle first and call your first 3 plays in that huddle, and then you just run them. Have an audible, of course, off of what you see. Under center, split backfield. Hughes, again, hands off. There's Liberty gets into the backfield that time. That was a battle won.
Kenyon Walls was the first to make contact there.
So Brookshire got the handoff, but he was met in the backfield. But again, they're going to give him forward progress. So no gain on the play. 3rd and 6. Actually, it's 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5 for the Tigers. Trips to the near side. Inside receivers, Brady Brookshire. Hughes back to pass. Oh, he's going big. And is intended for Jordan Arthur with the coverage. Chris Shaw, incomplete. Pass was thrown out of bounds.
It's a good-looking ball.
Mm-hmm.
Threw a good ball. Just kind of drifted on him. And
last week, Wyatt Hughes threw for over 1,000 yards for the year, and he's got 14 touchdowns passing and only 1 interception. It was pretty good.
That is. That's a pretty good stat.
So
pretty impressive stat going into week 9.
Tigers are going to go for it on 4th and 6. High snap. Now they got to throw something quick. Knocked away. Nice job. And again, playing his best game of the year, Eli Moore. And the Tigers turn it over on downs. With 8 minutes to go in regulation, Liberty leads 28-14. So see what the Eagles do here. Probably going to stay in their same, what we've seen pretty much all night, shotgun split backfield with Pendergraph and Reese. Shar out wide below us. And they're going to hand it to Pendergraph. Pendergraph's trying to get to the edge and not able to find much. Nothing there, no gain. You got to find a seam to cut it up. Houston's doing a good job. You know, again, Liberty likes to run that a lot. And Houston's been well prepared for that. We have not seen Houston all night get sucked in too deep.
No,
all night.
They've
been very disciplined. Here's Carter Pruitt. He's going to fake the sweep, take it up the middle, and he's going to pick up. He'll pick up 4, and it'll bring up 3rd and 6. So 27-yard line is the line of scrimmage now. Eagles are in 4-down territory. Chris Shar again out wide. Carter gives a nod over there towards Shar. Now he's rolling out, looking downfield, and he's going to find Chris Shar. That's going to be right at the first down marker. See where they spot it. I think he's going to be about half a football. He's going to be a football shy, so they're going to ask for a measurement, but I think Liberty's going to come up just a tad short, and it'll bring up 4th down, which, 6:35 on the clock, it stops the measurement, but Liberty can chew up some more time, especially if they can if they pick up the first down.
Yeah, Shar's been the number one target there for Pruitt tonight. He's been targeted 5 times for 71 yards.
Great game.
Had the one big catch there for 38 in the first half. But he's becoming a lethal weapon for the Liberty offense.
So Liberty's going to come up short, and Houston quickly sends Beller out there. The 6'8", what did I say? 450. 450.
What the program has him listed at?
So you don't want to run it at him. He's hard to move. Go left. Yeah. The Eagles will go for it on 4th and a football. Pruitt out of the shotgun. And I think you're going to have a false start.
Yep, I think Brody raised up and they got him for a false start.
That's the call. That official right there is a Liberty fan favorite.
Oh yeah,
he's been hearing it. He's been hearing it all night long.
He's been on the lips of the Liberty faithful here tonight.
So now it's 4th and 5.5. Eagles will still go for it. Clock continues to tick. And they should reset the game clock after the penalty, correct? And that's what they did not. But Liberty's going to take a timeout and talk things over. Liberty went from 4th and football, 18 inches to 4th and 5 on the clock. We'll take a break, come right back. You're listening to Eagle Football on 96.9 The Fox.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Ask shelter agent Andrea McNew at Mountain View about Shelter's competitive auto insurance rates.
If you have 10 minutes and online access, you're ready to open a new checking or savings account with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Already a customer? Just log into digital banking and click Add an Account, making the switch to West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Welcome. Simply visit westplainsbank.com and click Open Account. 24/7 convenience, FDIC insured, free debit card and e-statements. It's simple and convenient to open your account online with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
And welcome back. Eagles looking at 4th and 5 now. And they're going to go shotgun, split backfield with Pendergraft and Reese. Eli Moore out wide below us. Rodriguez and Shar to the far side. In motion, Pendergraft. Now we got trips. Rolling to the left side is Pruitt looking downfield. Oh, there's a wide open target. And a first down. And that is Adrian Pendergraft with the catch, and that was, as James Hurt said, big. I said huge. James said big. 1st and 10 now for Liberty. Ball is at the Houston 27-yard line. So we got, like Tyler was saying earlier, regardless, there's 4 snaps right here where Liberty's going to run the clock down.
Yeah. Ball's on the 19.
Oh, 19.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they just hadn't reset the board yet.
And off to Reese. Reese with the counter. Short gain. That, I don't know if that is best suited for Gavin. Power football. I don't know if Adrian's a little thicker, but I don't know how many.
He's carried the ball 11 times already tonight. 16, 17, 20 for 40 yards. So he's kind of been between the tackles, getting banged around.
2nd and 7. Another handoff to Reese. Reese looking for a seam, and there's a penalty flag thrown again by our favorite.
This side judge, whoa.
Holding Liberty. What they're going to call. Yep. That'll make the Liberty. We'll hear some from the Liberty fans. It's a new press box. We don't have the windows open like we used to, where you could really get an earful of the crowd.
That's the 7th penalty on the Liberty Eagles tonight for 60 yards. And that's kind of been Houston's played a pretty clean game. They've only been penalized 2 times for a total of 20 yards.
That's going to back Liberty up to the 26-yard line. Looks like they need to get it across the 9 to pick up a first down. Clock is stopped. Well, now it started back up. 5:05. Carter Pruitt will take the snap. Now he's going to roll to the far side. Oh, no, little misdirection. Draw to Reese, and this time Reese is going to make up for it and pick up his biggest chunk of the night. Takes it to the 5. So 21-yard tote for Gavin Reese. That helps the numbers.
That's a big, and that's a shot to the Houston defense right there. Because they kind of had Liberty pinned back, trying to get the ball back there, and it's kind of a dagger right there.
1st and goal for the Liberty Eagles at the 5-yard line. 4:35 to go in the game. Pruitt takes the snap, hands it again to Reese. Same play. That time the Tigers were there. Back the handoff, put it in the belly of Pendergraft, and then with the cross, handed it to Gavin Reese. So 4:05 to go, 28-14 Liberty. Eagles looking at 2nd and goal from the Houston 3-yard line. Now, if you're Liberty, you just don't want to turn it over.
No. Just chew the clock up and then punch it in right here at the end.
Pruitt takes the snap. Now they're going to run the sweep with Pendergraft. Touchdown, Liberty. Touchdown. Adrian Pendergraft punches it in, and the Eagles go up 34-14 with 3:37 to go in the fourth. So the Eagles kind of thicken their cushion on the old sofa.
Yeah, they trying to put this one out of reach here at the end.
And really didn't have to show a whole lot, you know. So there's an extra point, and hey, it's good. The extra point is good. 35-14. 3:37 to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the kickoff. You're listening to Eagle Football on 96.9 The Fox.
Fall is here and winter's just around the corner. This means unpredictable weather. Fall storms with high winds can break limbs and damage your home and property, as can heavy snow and ice this winter. Make sure your home is safe. Casey's Tree Service will trim or remove the trees that could cause danger.
Hi, it's Casey. Give me a call today for your free estimate.
Casey's Tree Service, taking care of your family tree. Call 417-247-1180.
Medlock's Body Shop in Houston, Missouri, proud sponsor of Houston Tiger Sports, can now be found in their new location across from the Texas County Fairgrounds on North 63. If your car has experienced a fender bender, crash, bump, ding, dent, wrong turn mishap, adventure gone wrong, distracted disaster, scratched paint, Medlocks can fix that. Head to their new location across from the Texas County Fairgrounds on North 63 in Houston. Medlock's Body Shop in Houston. We can fix that.
Eagles set to kick it off. Gavin Reese pooches it up in the air, and it's going to drop and hit a Tiger. Picked it back up. Now there's some running room and brought down at the 35. 1st and 10 for Houston. 3:32 to go in the ball game. Eagles with the lead, and they look to move to 6-3 on the year. And the game that just, again, leaves a bad taste in your mouth is week 1.
Yep. Yeah, I'd really like to have that one back.
Tigers break the huddle. Does Hughes stay in at quarterback, or do they make a change? Nope, Hughes stays in. Mitchell right beside him. Hughes drops back, now flushed out of the pocket, looks downfield, throws it away. Pressure was coming.
Another flag here on the side.
And that was Jaron Rutledge coming through. Brody Rutledge as well. Guess who threw it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he's the only official that's thrown a flag tonight.
That I'm aware. Well, the head official did, the referee in the back.
Yeah.
So Eli picks it up for him, the yellow flag, and there you go. See who is it against? Is it a holding call, possibly? Illegal man downfield. So it's a 5-yard penalty, and it'll bring up 1st and 15. 3:25 on the clock. The Eagles are defensively built far better for rushing a passer than stopping the run.
Mm-hmm.
Hughes takes the snap. Here comes Liberty again. Boom! Big hit that's picked off by Gavin Reese, and Gavin breaks a tackle. He's still on his feet and is going to take it down to the 20-yard line. And Brody Rutledge laid the smackdown on Wyatt Hughes on that blitz. He went in untouched.
And it was a pretty clean.
It was, yeah.
I mean,
shoulder pad to the belly button.
But he could see Rutledge coming, and he could hear the footsteps.
Folded him over like a folding chair, though, when he put that shoulder pad in the belly button. 1st and 10 for Liberty at the Houston 20-yard line. 3:13 to go.
Got some cleaner jerseys coming into the game.
Oh, absolutely. It's a formality now. Don't get anybody hurt. Is that Melby, right?
Yep.
Sporting the number 9. Going to take the snap. Melby's just going to keep it. He's going to try and run it up the middle. There's not much there. So it'll bring up 2nd and 10. Nope, false start. Liberty. So a 5-yard penalty, and it'll bring up 1st and 15. Three minutes left in the 4th. Eagles now at the Houston 25, 1st and 15. Melby awaits the snap. Melby's going to take it and roll to his left and pick up 1 or 2. I thought I had that number. The running back now in
Conley?
Yeah,
25?
Joe Conley. He's a junior, 5'7", 180. He's solid.
He's built to run between the tackles.
That's what I'm talking about. So no gain, 2nd and 15. Now we'll let that play clock get down to about 5 seconds, and
that's Rodriguez.
Oh, Rodriguez now. Rodriguez looks to do a quick throw to the sideline.
Threw it to Melby.
Yeah. And another false start against Liberty. Well, Liberty has been hammered with the penalties tonight.
Yeah, that's 9 penalties for 70 yards.
2nd and 20. But the most important part is what's on the scoreboard. Rodriguez stays in at quarterback. Conley stays in at tailback. On 2nd and 20. Rodriguez is going to keep it. To be wrestled down at the 27-yard line. So a week from tonight, hopefully it's a rerun. Gain of 3 on the play. 1:20 to go. 80 seconds left in regulation. When the Eagles take the snap, there'll be about 60 seconds. And there's an all-out blitz, and Rodriguez stays on his feet. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now, if you're Liberty, you just well go for it. You can run all around and around and take a knee and see what Liberty does here, as we're at 45 seconds and counting, 19 seconds on the play clock. Eagles are under center. And he takes the snap, bobbles it, picks it up, takes a knee. The clock stops now with 27 seconds to go. So the Houston Tigers will get 1, maybe 2 snaps here. Oh, no, it's a false start. another 5-yard penalty on Liberty. So 27 seconds. Another, that's 10 penalties or 11 now?
That is 10.
10. So fourth, Liberty's going to take the snap, take a knee. And that was Gavin Reese that came in to take the snaps, take the knee. So 25 seconds is on the clock. And the locker room will be coming your way shortly after the broadcast. Couple snaps, and this game will be in the books, and Liberty will finish the regular season at 6-3, and was just a bus trip away from showing up and being 7-2. Tigers will break the huddle, and they're going to go with their power. Hughes under center, and a handoff. They're going to run it off the right side, and that's going to do it. Well, the Tigers, they're going to let the clock run out, and that's going to be your final score. Liberty 35, Houston 14. So the Eagles get the win, and in the SCA they're gonna get, if you're second, you're last, but they're gonna finish second in the SCA in wins and losses.
Yep.
As their only loss in the conference was to Ava. So the Eagles reel off 6 in a row here as they get ready for districts, and they'll be facing the same team. And next Friday, you're going to see a lot more creativity. You're going to see a lot more offense as, Liberty again, they really didn't show much tonight. Houston, I think, had to dip into their bag a little bit.
Yeah, I think that I'll agree with that.
So, now Liberty is going to have to, do something to kind of work on that. But a win's a win. 35-14, your final score. The Tigers will be back next week. We'll take a break. We'll come back and go through game stats. You're listening to Eagle Football on 96.9 The Fox.
In this economy, saving money is a big concern. AMIC Outdoor Furnaces can save you money on your utility bills. Installing a Heatmaster Outdoor Wood Furnace from AMIC Outdoor Furnaces will keep your home and water heated all winter long. Heatmaster is tough on winter, easy on you. Sales, service, and financing, AMIC does it all. Call 1-800-GO-AMIC and get started today. That's 1-800-GOAMICK. When it's gotta be done, go AMIC.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Ask Shelter agent Andrea McNew in Mountain View about Shelter's competitive auto insurance rates.
Let's face it, most of us will have a time where we need some extra money. If that is you right now, gather your gold and silver jewelry and get to the Ozark Trading Post on Oak Street in Mountain View. Randy buys and loans on gold and silver, guns, and more. See Ozark Trading Post for a huge selection of musical instruments as well. And don't be surprised when a pickin' session breaks out. Get to Ozark Trading Post. You never know what you will find. Go Eagles!
Hi, this is Teresa Gelkin at USA Mortgage in Mountain View. Wanting to buy that dream home? Don't let today's higher interest rates keep you from it. We have a refinance program if interest rates drop in the first 3 years. Give me a call to discuss your options. USA Mortgage of Mountain View, the home of possibility.
NMLS 468546. Company NMLS 227262. Equal housing lender. Not a commitment to lend. Additional terms and conditions apply.
Do you need more room for your stuff? What if there was a solution for the space you need? CHC has a pole barn for storage, a barn, a home, guest house, or even workshop or studio. CHC is your elite pole barn specialist with the plans, materials, and even the crew.
The Bank of Birch Tree branch of the Alton Bank has your banking needs covered, from personal and business accounts, home and auto loans, and they love to get involved in the local communities. When you bank with the Bank of Birch Tree, you are going to see familiar faces you know and trust, and you have confidence of banking at a locally owned bank. Stop by the Bank of Birch Tree, a branch of Alton Bank, to see what they can do for you. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Highway 60 and FF in Birch Tree.
Hi, welcome back. Liberty wins 35-14 over the Houston Tigers, and it was ground and pound tonight for the Liberty Eagles, wasn't it?
It was. Liberty on the ground was 256 yards, 93 yards through the air, 349 total offensive yards for the Liberty Eagles. Leading the ground attack, you had Carter Pruitt rushed for 131 yards, Gavin Reese for 63, Adrian Pendergraft for 58. On the receiving side, you had Chris Sharp catching 5 balls for 71 yards. Eli Moore had 5 yards. Rodriguez had 9. Pendergraft had 8. Liberty scored 5 times on a 68-yard run by Pruitt in the first, 7-yard run by Reese in the second, 3-yard run by Pendergraft in the second, 9-yard run by Reese in the fourth, and a 3-yard run by Pendergraft in the fourth. Yeah, I mean, it's, Liberty just took what we got tonight, and we pounded it. We pounded the rock tonight. So,
well, they were committed to it. I mean, you could just tell the game plan was, look, tonight we are going to be the more physical team, and Houston was up for that challenge.
It was. Houston's defense played well tonight. The offense just kind of, it's hard to play catch up when you run the ball as much as Houston runs the ball.
Well, you can tell, Houston relies on running the football, and they did it a few times with Liberty when it was a little bit tighter. They pounded it, and then they would sneak out that tight end, Caden Crawford, or they would look for Jordan Arthur, and they tried the slants coming out of the backfield, or when Brady Brookshire would line up on a trip side, that inside receiver and run a slant, but that was pretty much the targets, Arthur, Brookshire, and Crawford. But, running the ball, Brookshire and Mitchell and Seago, and, of course, the quarterback, Wyatt Hughes. But
they're one possession from making that a ball game. They come out the second half, they march it right down, they kick it. I mean, it's a one possession, it's a one score game.
Yeah, they score,
and they got a turnover on the next possession.
That's what changed the momentum.
And then their defense just wasn't able to hold.
Well, that's to me, that was the shift when Liberty turned it over through that pick. You're thinking, man, they just marched it down the field, and it's a 6-point game, but the shift was Liberty's defense came out, got a 3 and out.
Yep.
And then Liberty,
there's no turning back.
No, it's so weird. All high school sports, momentum is so huge because there's not that big a gap between the two teams. The parity is just really uncanny this year. So momentum is huge, and Liberty was able to get it because when Houston got the momentum, they picked it up in the second quarter. They went to the locker room. I'm sure Coach Sloan got them fired up. Hey, you're in this. We're doing this. We're winning at the line of scrimmage. They come out. They score. But momentum, when it shifted, Liberty was able to just keep it for the rest of the night and get the win 35-14. Great game tonight by a few players for Liberty that I thought really stood out. Eli Moore had his best game of the year. For me, Eli had his best game of the year. He was all over the place defensively, and again, that sack fumble big special teams play, but Eli really stepped up big. And Chris Shaw, I'm telling you, man, just you're going to be hearing that name a lot because as Liberty's getting healthier, their offense is starting to evolve. And, you go to taking away the run like that, Liberty's run the football like that, and they're cheating so many up in the box. Chris Shaw is the type player. He's going to have nights like tonight when you just try to guard him man up.
Yeah, he's so explosive. His speed is, he's one of those kids that is very hard for a single person to draw that card all night long.
Tonight we've seen no bubble screens.
No.
We've seen no tosses, passes for Pendergraph or Reese out of the backfield.
Right.
We didn't see Reese, on a 2-point conversion, but really we didn't see Reese or Adrian line up out wide.
Adrian caught one pass, and Gavin didn't catch it.
And that was a motion, where he was lined up in the backfield, motioned out. But so Liberty really didn't show much, and we haven't watched every one of Houston's game. I did the Houston Tiger game last week, and of course, tonight, Houston probably, they didn't dig deep into their bag of tricks neither. They wanted to win this game.
Yeah.
Both teams wanted to win because you got home field now. That's big. But it'll be, I promise you, next week, it'll be a lot different football game.
Oh yeah, the whole format will be different next week. You'll see. We're gonna spread it open next week, and we're gonna let some kids run around.
Well, and for Houston, Liberty's got some things to figure out because Weller he's a big dude, and he's a problem, because they were moving him from side to side, and then you kind of get to biting on, okay, he's over here, they're going to run it over here, then their misdirection is that much better. Yeah. And tonight, Coach Sloan and his coaches were able to watch that line of scrimmage and see where the players are they feel like they can pick on to move the football. So it's going to, it's 35-14 tonight. It was a closer game than that scoreboard's just showing. Next week, it's going to be a battle. And Dave Quinn will be back. You won't have to keep stats. But you did a fantastic job. So, hey, for Ricky Smith running the camera, Tyler Chowning, I'm Gary Lee saying God bless, good night, and we'll see you next Friday night for district football on the Fox 96.9.